Welcome, lovely folk. This is the Leo reading. We're going to start off with tea leaf, go into the animal spirit song tarot, clarifying with the Enchanted World tarot, Queen of the Moon oracle, and then Happier Me affirmation cards along with some charms. So let's get a start here. Quite a bit there. Oh, interesting. Okay. Alright, we have feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Well, family wishes come true. Heart. Love, deep affection, and caring. Grapes, time to go out and have fun. Table, hard work ahead. And I do feel like you've already been working very hard, and I think that this is going, like, you need a work-life balance. That's something to work or like make sure that you are doing, but I think you're ultimately like celebrating this. You do enjoy your work. Maybe not always. There's always like, you know, better parts and, you know, the less fun parts, but I think ultimately you do enjoy what you do. But there just needs to be a balance. And there perhaps is somebody there that sees you as competition. Fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Bow, you are highly thought of. I actually, in your meditation, got that there's someone interested in you if you are single, or if it has to do with work, because I did also get some stuff on like you being on target. If you are concerned of acceptance in like the university, school, career that you have it, don't worry, that you'll be celebrating in the fall because you're on target and you will continue to do well. Fair man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. So time to go out and have fun. Like, you've been working very hard. You've done a great job. I also got in the meditation like you feel at a very high point, doing very well. Be proud. Ancestors lifting you up and celebrating you. Like, you've been doing a really good job. Tulip, great passion. A lot about passion here. In diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. I feel like you are a diamond. I feel like you are very sought out. So trust in your abilities. I think you don't struggle with like pride. but you know, just know you're doing a really good job. Let's get your animal spirit. Spirit guides and angels, messages for Leo. Spirit guides and angels, messages for Leo. We have the rabbit, and I just thought of the Energizer bunny with this. Like, just that, like, hard work. Perhaps, you know, slow down, have fun, give yourself a break. I think that you can step into like overachieving and forget to have fun, forget to, you know, enjoy the work, the fruits of your labor. And we have Bear. So Bear has been coming out lately to get rest. Okay, I am seeing with the Lionsgate portal, which of course, like being within Leo, definitely get some rest. It's gonna help you with having more energy to direct into things and manifest. Okay, also, I'm feeling it'll help with matters of the heart. Some of you might have a whirlwind of a love come in. And some of you will be, that's more so about the love with your work, or reigniting loving what you do. If you've felt a lack of passion because you've been overdoing it. But for some, I do see it being a actual love interest, and it has a lot of potential, but it might make you feel a bit just unsteady at first. Like it knocks you out of your socks kind of thing. I just got that phrase from that. I mean, I think perhaps it's been used before, but it takes two. That phrase they say that about love, like using baseball terms. I can't remember exactly what it is. I'll put it up there. But let's go ahead and get your actual tarot here. I will perhaps at the end pull a card for love if it comes through more. Spirit guides and angels, messages for Leo. What does Leo need to see for their highest good? Messages for Leo. Sorry, my alarm going off. Okay. Okay. Three of Acorns, which is equivalent to the Three of Wands. And it says foresight, exploration. Oh, you know what? I just realized we did forget to, read your animal spirit. So let's do that real quick. Oh, we turned right to it. Okay, so rabbit. Afraid of everything, overwhelmed, frozen. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Rabbit energy is alive. Okay, I did just get with that, especially with this person that's insincere, to be mindful, keep your work to yourself, keep your ideas to yourself, so that nobody takes the idea for their own. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future. And so yeah, I did get that, like, no, don't worry, like, you are doing a great job. You're gonna be celebrating. And we become our own worst enemy. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words, O rabbit, they shape your destiny. Okay, so also be mindful of how you talk to yourself. Let go of, like, notice your inner narrative and let go of, like, that critic aspect, and try to, like, first just become aware of it, and as if you're detached from it, and imagine it being a friend complaining to you, and how would you talk to your friend about it, and talk to yourself that way. Give yourself that love and care. When in balance, sensitive, problem solver, good listener. When out of balance, over explains, talks fast. To bring into balance, a day of silence. So perhaps even do that. I actually did this myself. I don't remember how long, maybe a week or so. I took a vow of silence to really be more observant and and become more diligent with my words. It's definitely not an easy task, and try to also even avoid, like, any form of communication, like, texting, commenting, if you want to do this. And it definitely makes you highly aware and lets you, like, think about things and not just speak. I think that it's wonderful to have periods of both, because sometimes, because that's, like, been looked at, that's been studied before, of, like, people who think to talk and people who talk to think. And they actually say leaders often will talk to think, because then they're very good at, stirring people's minds through communicating. And so I agree, I feel like that's a wonderful thing, but it's important to, like, be able to do both, in my opinion, because then, you can take, you have your moments where you hold back and you allow yourself to really formulate and think about something before you move forward. Just all things in balance is generally the right idea, or knowing when to do things. I also keep getting Alice in Wonderland with this, gotta say, and I'm thinking of the White Rabbit, and I'm also thinking specifically of the, like, eat me and drink me potion, and how she has to over time kind of learn to adjust And that's like very temperance energy, you know. So it's like learning when to speak, learning when to be silent, and what to keep to yourself so that you can grow it without, you know, other factors coming in and clouding it. I'm actually seeing like a tree that isn't blocked by any other trees with like shadows and stuff casting on it. So, you know, some things you want to stand in your own with without outsiders looking in. So make sure you keep some ideas to yourself and, you know, decipher through that. Wait, there's the first. Okay. Waking from spiritual slumber, beginning anew. After a long winter, the bear arises from the deep slumber. At first, the movement and effort are difficult, but the bear knows it's time to awaken and move toward the dawning light. The bear card represents an individual on the cusp of a new direction and personal transformation. The initial weeks and months of this spiritual quest may feel tricky, cumbersome, and full of obstacles. But you have no choice, bear. Winter wanes, the warmth of spring emerges, and your transformation begins. When in balance, inner strength, yearning to grow. When out of balance, withdrawal, lethargy, heaviness, to bring in balance, movement, and exercise. You know, rabbits are very, what's the term? Agile. They're very quick and very fast and very, you know, they use all of that energy. They're very, and I think you are like that as well, but you like burn out. So it's finding a balance between that and rest. But also making sure to give yourself exercise that might help with the excess energy that maybe makes you push too hard. So if you don't have a exercise routine, perhaps look into that. Okay, I don't know what exactly that'd be, but I'm getting, okay, a trampoline, to exercise like the rabbit. So a trampoline, like hopping, maybe jump rope. And like stuff with agility. Okay. Alright, so we're on the 3 of Wands here, but it's in reverse. I think you're a little bit frustrated because you are in waiting, because you perhaps are waiting to hear back about acceptance or into like something, or on a job application, or whether a project was accepted or not, some kind of thing that you might be waiting to hear back from. So instead of getting caught in frustration and being in your head over it, perhaps put your attention elsewhere, because there's always more room to grow in all areas, and there's no point in getting yourself into a state of worry. And again, I think exercise is going to help that. Alright, we have 6 of Shells, sentiment, joy, which is equivalent to the 6 of Cups. So this can definitely be a return. I was feeling like someone was interested in you. And again, that can be work or in matters of the heart. I think I will pull a love card for you. But this could also be an ex returning, so do be mindful of that. It also could just be an old friend. But do try to still be mindful of what you share. I don't feel anything untowards, but I think it's just a good practice to be in, no matter what, because you don't want to, like I said, I saw that tree rising, getting all that sunlight without any shadow overcasting it. So for the challenge we have here, the Chariot, which is discipline, determination. So perhaps sometimes you feel like you've gone off path. I think the frustration builds when you are in a waiting period because you don't truly allow yourself to rest. Perhaps you do struggle to be proud of yourself. Like, know, as I got in your meditation, like, you are doing a great job. And that you're going to continue to do well. Like, you're on the up and up. Okay, so, August is like a good period where sunflowers begin to really blossom, like take off, and it was just perfect for Leo with the sun, but I'm also seeing them here, and so I do feel sunflowers are going to be significant for you. You might see them, and to remember as you see them to be proud of yourself. It's a message from your ancestors that they are proud of you, that they're cheering you on. And then we have the Tower here, release, revelation, along with the Six of Acorns, which is equivalent to the Six of Wands, success, triumph, but it is in reverse. I think this is more about your worry, and that it can affect things, so do be mindful. I don't think it, I want you to know that the cards aren't destined. Sometimes, there are gravity points in our life where they're out of our control, but for the most part, things shift, things move and flow, and this isn't 100% going to happen. Not succeeding and triumphing, because as I said in your meditation, I 100% feel like you do, and that you will be celebrating in the fall. What I'm getting here is more so that you can get in your own way, so to be mindful of that, to release that inner critic, to really take the time right now to focus on that, so that throughout your life it does not get in the way. I don't think this is going to affect whatever it is coming in for you necessarily, anything now. I just think that this is something that has happened, that will happen more if you don't change this factor now. If you don't learn to move forward from your own crippling narrative of your inner critic. And again, I don't think it means that there wouldn't be success. I just think you'd have to work even harder for it. I think things will ease up as you let go of that inner critic. I think things will go a lot more smoothly, and you'll feel a lot more passion about it all. Right, spirit guides and angels, can you please clarify for Leo? Clarify here for Leo. What does Leo need to see? So we have Judgment and 10 of Wands. So yes, you are carrying this inner critic and it's bordering. But I was trying to say bordering at the same time as burdening is what I wanted to say. But so bordering. But yeah, you perhaps are starting to kind of be aware of this and how much extra effort and strain that it puts on you. I think it's something you've noticed, and it's just been a process, which it does. It takes time to change the neural pathways in our mind, and perhaps that's something to research. But you'll feel a lot more energetic as you do work on that. Then we have 4 of Swords and 7 of Swords, both in reverse. So this is like you are resisting rest. You just keep feeling like you have to work so hard. When in reality, like, rest is going to be what makes things run more easily. It's often the very things that we resist that when we surrender, it makes everything go more smoothly. So do try to give yourself rest, perhaps even deeper sleep. And again, I am getting to be precautious in the way of making sure that you keep certain things to yourself, so as to not get any other, so there's no deception, nobody takes any ideas, but also so that nobody plays an effect on them as well. Or on your emotions, perhaps that's something as well. If you outpour your emotions to other people, which I am a very emotional being, I have a lot of water in my charts, and I tend to open up the floodgates and do this as well. Be like, again, I'm getting that vow of silence. Perhaps, like, it's not that you shouldn't ever open up to anybody, but just for a period to really just process it on your own and be observant and discerning in what you share. I think a period of silence would really help that. And that can even just be, taking time for silence and meditation. You don't have to do a full-on vow of silence. I know that can be difficult for a lot of people. Like, if you go to a job and you have to talk, or just, there's a lot of... But I mean, you could also, have a lot of times where you can speak. Okay, so we have Princess of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles in reverse here. We have Nine of Pentacles in reverse here. We have the Hermit reverse. And we have 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you might feel kind of dampened by perhaps a family member. Some of you might feel like you can't get into that silence and have alone time and get in your own energy. So there definitely could be somebody here that perhaps crab buckets. Crab bucketing is like, if you have a bucket of crabs, the crabs will try to climb each other and pull each other down so that it's hard for any of them to climb out of the bucket. So that could be, something going on with them, with whomever it might be, and so they might be the insincere person that we saw. Yeah, you feel really held back by this person deep down. I mean, you might not even, you might just intuitively feel it. You might not fully notice it because they perhaps are either gaslight or could be manipulative in some way. They're just deceptive in it. Yeah, we did have. So I think you are noticing it. You're definitely noticing it. Try not to focus on it. Don't let that, by focusing on it, it's like giving away your power. It's, the exact effect that they perhaps want. And again, I don't think people ever, they might not even know they're intentionally doing it. Sometimes people do intentionally do things, but sometimes it's an emotional reaction. Okay, I'm getting some of you, this is you wanting to go off on your own and go to university, or to just move out and become your own individual. And they're having a hard time letting go. They perhaps have loneliness. And so they're really trying to hold on to you. And that's not, you definitely have, don't let this affect your love for them. But, you know, you have to set boundaries. You have to make sure that you are in a healthy place. So, yeah, just do be mindful of that. I do see, again, there's something you're celebrating in the fall so soon that's just around the corner. And that you're going to continue to do well and ride that wave. I did write hiccups, but they will pass. So I don't know if that's literally or symbolically, like just hiccups and, you know, there's always ups and downs. Or both. It could even be both. But also don't sweat the small stuff. So don't sweat this. Don't let this get in your head. Let it go. Let it flow. Because you are on the up and up. And I think ultimately, like, they're proud of you. They just don't want to let go. It has to do with their own stuff. Alright, spirit guides and angels, messages for Leo. Messages for Leo. What does Leo need to see for their highest good? Well, there's discernment. So again, I definitely am feeling like, and Mercury retrograde might be affecting you. You know, it did, it is going to move into Leo, I believe. Yeah. It looks like the 14th. So perhaps that's an important time period to especially have that discernment. I'm feeling this is a main focus for you right now. Be very discerning on where you put your energy, so prioritizing and not focusing on things that you know, have been put out. Let them go. Let the universe take care of it. Trust that you got this. But yeah, perhaps maybe even take a day on the 14th, whenever it is that, I believe it is the 14th, where the Mercury retrograde moves into Leo. Alright, we have pleasure. So enjoy the ride. You're on the up and up. You gotta make sure you take time to enjoy it while it's here, you know? Life is always going to have its ups and downs. And there's always, like, also, you know, with yin and yang, like, there's always going to be bits of struggles within the good and bits of good within the bad. So, like, maybe you don't even notice that you're truly, like, doing a great job and on the up and up. So make sure you notice that you are doing really well. It's a transformative time, so perhaps that's why you don't feel like it. You know, that can be an awkward period when things are changing, and so you might not even notice. Oh, I got this song, Inchworm. Like the lyrics specifically, how beautiful you are, to stop and see how beautiful you are. We have focus. Okay, so I'm getting, like, with discernment, like directing your focus, making sure that you don't focus, that you don't sweat the small stuff, and that you don't focus on things that are, like, no longer out in your control. You already put in the work. Trust that it's gonna do well. And don't focus on, things that just are, regularly just outside of your control. Accept, love, and set boundaries and focus on your path. Because again, you are doing a great job. Spirit guides and angels, messages for Leo. What does Leo need to see? Okay. Quite a bit here. Okay. Go through this quickly because we do have to get you a love card as well. I embrace my unique individuality. So yeah, you are trying to kind of separate and get into your individual energy. Follow your heart, not the expectations of others. Have the courage to ask yourself, who am I? And embrace it. I again saw that tree. Don't let any other trees overshadow you. Don't let any other people try to overshadow you or influence you. You are your own person and you are unique and beautiful in that. The power to change my world lies within me. If you concentrate on the negative, you will only see problems. If you concentrate on the positive, you will find solutions. The power lies in your thoughts. Don't sabotage yourself for something that hasn't yet happened. So yeah, definitely, that was the whole reading essentially summed up right there. What I seek is seeking me. The universe is so generous that it can't wait to send your way whatever is necessary to help you in your journey. Just open your mind, the door that leads you to infinite possibilities, and accept that you are an unlimited being. So definitely, there's either companies or schools or what have you. There are people interested in you. I am beautiful inside and out. You are beautiful, unique, amazing. Your divine soul shines bright and allows others to see how beautiful you truly are. Asking for help is a gift I give myself and others. Admitting that you need help shows strength of character. It takes a great man to let go of his ego and accept guidance. The ego will always fight for its survival. It's always up to you if you let it win. And I am evolving every day. I am patient with my growth. Each day brings new experiences. With each new experience, you grow inevitably. Maybe you're not where you want to be yet, but as babies learn how to walk, you also have to do it gradually. Be kind to yourself during this process. Alright, and let's get your love card here before we grab your charms. Spirit guides and angels, messages please for Leo. Messages here for Leo. Okay. Well, again, we have passion. So much about passion. So your passion is reawakening. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So I think this is sort of about, you put so much work and effort into yourself, your future, your work, your career, I think you focus a lot on work and career type things. So make sure that you put the same effort into yourself in your heart, and your and you know, keep some room for love to come in. Right, very soon, I might add. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And now is a powerful time for manifestation. Tomorrow is the Lionsgate portal. And this is going to be very, very strong for you. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. We did have that here. Also, where was it? Oh, with the Six of Cups, I was feeling like an old friend. So don't be afraid to open up. And like I said, I just think it's important to be discerning in this period. But don't let that cause, I do not mean to not ever open up. It's important to open and share your emotions with others. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So some of you are already in a partnership and you just need to make an effort there. Perhaps you've both been focused more on other things, and the passion will be reigniting for you. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. And some of you, this is going to be like a reconciliation. If you aren't in a relationship, it could be a past person. Now, this also could just be like a past life relationship that you're going to meet somebody new, but you've known each other in life before. You know, everybody's going to be unique in this. And let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So that is what's coming in. It's like, you know, step back and enjoy life and let things come in and let things unfold naturally. So practicing yin yoga and just yin practices can really help you here. Right, your charm. Alright, we have a rabbit again. So lots of rabbit energy. Some of you might see a rabbit. Rabbit spirit is heavily with you right now. We have a bow here. Didn't we have bow? Yeah, we had bow. You are highly thought of. And I think that's in many ways. I think you are a person of interest within, you know, anything you apply for. I think that you have people interested with you in matters of the heart. I think your family loves you very, very deeply. Family wishes come true as well. So we have a Cupid. So definitely opening to love if you aren't already in a relationship, or allowing passion to reignite. We have the butterfly. So yes, I felt this was gonna come through. I was seeing butterflies a lot. Because you are in a heavy transformation, and again, that can be difficult, you know. It's tough for a caterpillar in the cocoon. It's tough when they break free from the cocoon. But you're very unique and beautiful, and you are being supported by your ancestors. We have here Libra. So you could be dealing with your Libra, you could be Libra. This could even just be about balance and temperance. Yeah, balancing your work and your life, and your rabbit energy and bear energy, rest and fun. Yeah, trying to balance it all out. We have the snake, so yes, be mindful of who you share ideas with, or who you open up to, as there is someone who isn't quite a sincere person, and it doesn't, set boundaries, essentially. Okay, so then we have the unicorn. She got me thinking of unicorn businesses, so that's when you break $1 million, I believe. So I see huge success for you. I think more than you possibly imagined. We did have the 10 of Pentacles here. There's more success available to you than you can even imagine. Alright, well, I'll leave this here, and I thank you so much for being a part of my journey and welcoming me to be a part of your journey as well. And until next time, lovely folk.